Hey, what's up? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I'm going to try to make this episode as quickly as possible. Not episode, this review, because I have to get to work. So listen, I understand the frustration with Quad to a certain degree. Okay, if you wanted to be frustrated with Quad, I'm talking about Dr. Simone and the other ladies. If you wanted to be frustrated and pissed off at Quad because the bitch not answering y'all phone calls, she canceling plans at the last minute, I completely understand that. But for y'all to sit here and act like y'all don't know what the fuck Quad is going through, bitch, you know what she's going through. She's going through a divorce publicly. Now, we can get into a whole conversation of whose fault it is in the divorce. But right now, we know what she's going through. She's going through a divorce. I think it's weird that they feel as though the only way that we can have a real and true friendship is if I know your business. If I don't know your business, then we're not really friends. I don't think that's necessarily true at all. Let's start out on when Quad walked up to the table. Quad walked up to the table. The only two people that were welcoming of Quad was Dr. Heavenly. That was her home, so I can understand how she wanted to make her feel welcome. Excuse me, Dr. Heavenly and Contessa. Those are the only two that I felt as though made Quad feel welcome. I'm not saying you have to pat Quad on her head and make her feel like a child. But at the end of the day, Simone, you were the one who said last year on the boat that Quad was sensitive. So if you know that Quad is sensitive, if y'all know this shit about Quad, y'all been hanging around Quad for 5 years. If y'all know this shit about Quad and y'all know that she's sensitive, then I would think that y'all would be sensitive to the fact that she is sensitive. Does that make sense what I'm saying? But Quad walks up to the table, and when she walks up, Mariah is there. We all know Quad and Mariah Quad don't fuck with Mariah. Mariah want a friendship with Quad, clearly. Quad don't fuck with Mariah, so she's not gonna tell her business. Then she walks up, the only other two people at the table that she may want to have a conversation with, they give her the cold shoulder. Simone sits there with her nose turned up in the air. Toya sits there with her nose turned up in the air. Contessa gives her a warm invite, but at the end of the day, hell, she just met that bitch last year. She don't know Contessa. I doubt very seriously that her and Contessa probably even hung out, after filming stopped. And then on top of that, with Heavenly being welcoming when Quad came, at the end of the day, I wouldn't tell Heavenly my motherfucking business either. I wouldn't be open to none of y'all bitches at this moment. I don't know Contessa. Heavenly, we don't know shit about you and your marriage. Toya, you treat me like a bitch when I walk up to the table. Simone, you treat me like a bitch when I walk up to the table. And Mariah, I don't fuck with you. So that's how I look at that situation. So I don't get how they felt as though me treating you like a bitch or me coming across as a bitch is going to get you to open up to me. What? Who made that? Where did y'all get that from? That's not how you make someone or you help someone open up to you. You know what Dr. Jackie did when she came? She sat down beside Quad. She said, "How are you?" I guarantee you, Quad would have probably spilled all her tea to Dr. Jackie. But for y'all to act like y'all don't know what's going on with Quad, bitch, y'all know what's going on. The bitch is going through a divorce. And this whole thing of we only friends if you tell me your business, I think is the weirdest shit in the world to me. Now, don't get it twisted. I've been in a situation before when I, look back and I examined the relationship. I was like, okay, this is not a friendship, still a relationship. But when I examined the friendship, I was like, okay, this is not right. Because when I thought about it, I was like, this person knows all of my business, some of my family business, and I don't know shit about your bit. Like, up until, I'm not going to go all into the details, but for the most part, my friends, I don't think I know everything about my friends. They don't know everything about me, but I think I know enough. I think I know enough to the point where I can say, you know what, this person has told me very, intimate, sometimes dark secrets of theirs. And usually when people start telling you their deep secrets, I think sometimes your wall comes down because they just told you something, so then in return you may feel as though you can tell that person something. You see what I'm saying? But if you always a person that's giving, And it's like, okay, hold up, bitch. I done gave you all this information on me, and I don't know shit about you, so I can understand in those situations too. But this, I don't know. I thought Contessa was gorgeous when she had when the ponytail and the dress and the shoe. I thought Contessa was gorgeous. But yeah, that whole like, oh, we're only friends because you have to tell me your business. If you don't tell me your business, then Simone, your husband ain't cheating on you. Toya, your husband ain't cheating on you. Heavenly, I don't know shit what's going on with your husband. Dr. Contessa, your husband not cheating on you. And I don't give a fuck about Mariah. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, and then Dr. Jackie wasn't there. So I get where people are coming from, you know, where they're coming from to a certain point. But after that, it's kind of like, okay, girl, you walk up and you throwing your phone on the table, Simone. So what's up with you? What's going on with you? Catch us up, Quad. Who the fuck are you talking to, girl? Friend or not, girl, you will get your ass cursed out. Girl, don't be throwing your motherfucking phone on the table when I walk up. Like you about to check me. Now I can go back and we can do this again. Or we can try it again tomorrow. What you want to do? Oh, when Mariah took Quad her purse. I don't know why Mariah said out of her own mouth, let me go be messy. She said that. Mariah said that. Mariah said, let me go be messy. And then when Quad, for some reason, Mariah wants to be friends with Quad so bad. Quad does not see it for Mariah, but Mariah wants to be friends with Quad so bad. And I understand that sometimes you have a friendship and you want to, you know, get that friendship back. But girl, if that girl is paying you dust, you may just need to return the favor. Mariah takes Quad her purse. She acts like Quad had an attitude. At the time, I don't think Quad was even thinking about you. And what was her purse sitting at that table? Who was going to mess with her purse, Mariah? Nobody. Who's going to mess with her purse? Quad says that you know, basically she's not gonna, you know, she doesn't want to lock them out. But, and I agree with that. You know, you don't, like I said, you don't want to lock your friends out, but I also feel as though your friends should make you feel comfortable enough to the point where you will want to talk to them. And if your friends, I think sometimes we all, including myself, have to take a look back and say, did I do something wrong to the point where my friend doesn't want to confide in me? Did I do something wrong to the point where my friend thinks as though it's not okay for her or for him to talk to me? And I think sometimes we have to check ourselves, include myself. We have to check ourselves and say, okay, I must have said something in the past, or I've done something, or to make them feel as though they're not comfortable to tell me certain things. But I also think in the same breath that we also can't take on shit that may not belong to us. This person may have had problems. Let me just say something. Me personally, I'm like Quad. It's certain things that I feel as though I may be too embarrassed to talk about, so I just try to deal with it on my own. And even if a friend or two finds out about it, or if I, you know, just so happen to tell them in conversation, I may just be like, girl, yeah, that happened to me, blah, 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 the other day. And I may not want to talk about it again for a year. It's just, I haven't, one thing I'm working on right now, and that's one of the complaints from some of my friends, is I cut them off like one day I'm like, hey girl, how you doing? And then it's like all of a sudden, like I just get into like this, something is going on, and it's just like I don't want to be bothered. And I think my friends kind of get it, and they do kind of give me a pass a little bit, because I think they know that's how I am. But I don't think that doesn't make it right. You know, because at one day gonna come where they're gonna be like, bitch, look. Anyways, I just want to say that real fast. Oh, but yeah, sometimes we have to just realize that some issues may not be for us. Like, we can look back and say, what did I do wrong to this friend to make them not want to feel comfortable enough talking to me? But then it could also be something that happened from childhood. And bitch, you're not a young little Dr. Phil. All you can do is try to be a friend. That's it. Anyways, what else? Oh, I'm all over the place with this review. Dr. Heavenly goes to the doctor, to the therapist. First of all, that therapist reminds me of Joanne the scammer. He just gives me scammer tease, but for some reason, he look like he fine as hell when he take his clothes off. Dr. Heavenly, this is what I got from Dr. Heavenly when she talked about her sister. I was the ugly one. My sister was a pretty one. Mariah is pretty. She reminds me of my sister. I can't stand the bitch. And I can't stand her either. That's kind of what I got from what Heavenly was saying. Now, I know Dr. Heavenly not going to come out and say, yeah, I'm jealous of Mariah. But I feel as though when you say something like, oh, Mariah reminds me of my sister, and you just... Did she say that? I think that's what she said. I want to know... You know what I do want to know, though? I want to know the relationship between Mariah's mother, Mariah, and her sister. Because Mariah and her sister, they look completely different. Her sister is gorgeous as hell, from what I saw. Her sister's gorgeous as hell. But I could see Mariah and her sister growing up in a household with Miss Lucy, and Miss Lucy making Mariah feel like the pretty one because she was light skinned and had green eyes or blue eyes, and the other sister, I think that, you know, she's a chocolate skin. I just want to know. I want to know the background to their relationship. That's what I want to know. Anyways, Dr. Jackie's trying to play Dr. Phil. She puts, you know what, Toya, fuck that. Toya and Contessa. Toya, you need to grow the fuck up. You need to grow the fuck up. You need to get a fucking job. I don't give a good goddamn if you understand or you accept. I didn't come to your party because I had shit going on. And for you to think that my father's health comes after a party that you said wasn't even for you, but was for your husband. And I honestly don't give a goddamn if it was for you. Well, I don't know what world you live in, Toya. Like, girl, you honestly need a fucking job. Like, you need a job, you need a life. Like, nobody gives a fuck about your party. And the simple fact that you're still trying to make this into an issue. Like, I thought that when Contessa apologized at the fitness event, whatever it's called, I thought it was a sincere apology. I didn't think that it was that big of a deal for us to go have to have dinner and have a conversation. Like, I felt as though that issue was so small to the point where that's all it needed to be. I apologized at the fitness event, and I'm thinking it's a done deal. It's not even that big of a deal. But for you to want to go have dinner and to have conversation and for us to keep talking about this shit, like, girl, I'm not about to do this. And then when Contessa walked off and she called her a bitch, babe, I thought Contessa was about... So I really don't think you want none of Dr. Contessa. Dr. Contessa, you could tell by that army picture she had. Baby, them shoulders look like shit. Baby, I won't play with them shoulders of Dr. Contessa. Toya is not coming across as very likable to me this season. Now you want to call a girl a con? She's a con because she didn't come to your party. Toya, I pray to God that you look back on this and you realize how stupid you look. And your husband should have checked your ass. Yes, he should have checked your ass. He should have cussed your ass out. Not, oh, you're coming across as a bitch. No, you need to stop acting like a bitch. Well, don't say that, cause girl, girl, let me shut up. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like anyways. What else? Mariah says she has receipts and invoices. I don't know if Mariah really has valid receipts and invoices. I think that this is what I think is going on. I think that Mariah has heard something on Dr. Damon. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. Just because you hear something don't mean that it's true. But I think because she heard it, and because it has something to do with Dr. Heavenly, that she says, because she even said that she didn't she say something to Toya like she didn't know if it was true or not, or heavily she repeats stuff that she hears. So that was kind of, to me, I took that as Mariah was saying, yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but at the end of the day, bitch, I still heard it. And I saw, like, whatever receipts or invoices that Mariah says she has, it doesn't mean that they're valid, basically. Okay? That's basically what I'm trying to say. But I do think that she's probably heard something. I think that she's heard something. I think that she's probably seen something. She has something, but that doesn't mean that it's true. Anyways, when Mariah told Heavenly her house was nasty, I do remember one year on Dr. Married to Medicine when I think she went in her son room, and that son room was filthy. That's all I'm gonna say. And then when Dr. Heavenly dropped those crabs on her, let me just say, because everybody been saying, oh crap, you know, the hot water is gone, you know, when you boil it, it's gone, you know, take all the germs and all that shit away. Let me tell you something. If a crab would have fell on a piece of dog shit and she would have put that crab into the water, what would you say then? Like, I'm not eating food that just fell on the cement. I don't know if a dog just shit it there and you just wiped the shit and some of the shit got on the crab. Like, I don't know. But I'm not eating that. I'm not eating off the ground. Okay? Now, if it dropped in my house, I know my floor was clean. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, child. What else? I think that's pretty much it, child. I think that's it. Oh, and then another thing too. Simone said last week, basically with Quad, you know, basically when Dr. Contessa was like, y'all should meet y'all friends where they are. And Dr. Simone was like, this is a judgmental group. So you already know that Quad is sensitive. You just said that this is a judgmental group, but you still want her to turn around and open up to you and tell her all your business with half of the bitches that she don't even know or fuck with. Anyways, bye y'all.